Hi, my name is Lillian Zhang, and I have been pursuing a study titled The Effect of Subminimal Inhibitory Concentration of Antibiotics on the Bacterial Swimming Behaviors of E. coli. The widespread use of antibiotics has caused many multi-drug resistant bacterial pathogens to decrease drug effectiveness. I developed the idea of using subminimal inhibitory concentrations of antibiotics, or sub-MIC antibiotics, after reading an article about it that my mentor gave me. Sub-MIC still allows susceptible strains to grow, but it's enough to weaken bacterial growth. It is widely assumed that the resistance derives from only high-level or inhibitory doses. However, sub-MIC antibiotics could potentially have an important role in the evolution of antibiotic resistance. Focusing on bacterial motility, or the movement of bacteria, is very important due to it being a virulence factor or determinant for the pathogenicity of bacteria. I am working under the mentorship of Dr. Barbara Kuzmirzak and Mr. Ethan Rundle, who is your PhD student and my primary mentor at the Animal Center. We stay in contact by emailing and in-person meetings. Ethan guides me on how to handle bacteria and record the movements in the lab. After practice sessions, I will be conducting the study on my own with Ethan's assistance in preparing overnight bacteria cultures and antibiotic concentrations. The project is planned to be completed by December 30th. In 2013, Dr. Wonshin studied the effect of sub-MIC antibiotics on E. coli using strains from patients with urinary tract infection on biofilm formation and motility. He detected which bacteria swam away from a stab induced in the culture. In my study, I will be doing specific research on E. coli's motility by measuring the swimming velocities and directions, as well as turning angles and frequencies of tumbling. Ethan first conducted preliminary studies of different concentrations of antibiotics of telbramycin hydrogen peroxide and cypermycin stressed on E. coli growth and determined the low and high concentrations in sub-MIC. I will also be testing stress exposure of the antibiotic, the early stage of 30 minutes and later stage exposure of 60 minutes. A control group will have no stress applied. I will dilute the E. coli cultures with high and low concentrations of the three antibiotics with 1 to 100 and record the movement with a fitted camcorder to a microscope after spotting slides with the cultures. There will be 3 trials for each group. In late December, Ethan and I will analyze the data using a chemotaxis migration tool that will track and record the movement of the bacteria and calculate distances of the bacteria travel. A first attempt to the study was completed on November 23rd, but the results were inconclusive due to the selection of a lone motile E. coli strain. Another attempt will be done with a new strain on December 3rd. Thanks for watching.